Hello class, my name is DePez Poopsie, and I'm from Nevada State Penitentiary. No, I'm just kidding. My name is Austin, and you probably know me as the GOAT of European history. Miss Duncan, please stop laughing at me. I know I'm a funny guy. I bet she's laughing now. We're gonna have some fun today as I present communism. And when I mean fun, especially for you schmackums. He's been quite a downer lately. Everyone, please keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the vehicle at all times and enjoy as I guide you through communism. If you take a look to your right, you will see Karl Marx, the creator of the ideology of communism and the author of the book The Communist Manifesto. And if you take a look to your left, you will see Joseph Stalin, the communist dictator of the Soviet Union. Stalin launched his revolution from above by setting two extraordinary goals for Soviet domestic policy: rapid industrialization and collectivization of agriculture. The communist regime believed that collectivization would improve agricultural productivity and would produce grain reserves sufficient enough to feed the large growing urban labor force. The anticipated surplus was to pay for industrialization. Collectivization was further expected to free many peasants for industrial work in the cities and enable the party to extend its political dominance over the remaining peasantry. Stalin also called for rapid industrialization of the economy with emphasis on heavy industry. With the greatest share of investment put into heavy industry, widespread shortages of consumer goods occurred. For these two actions Stalin took, we get the symbol of communism: a hammer that represents heavy industry, and a sickle representing collectivized farming. Then we have Vladimir Lenin, General Secretary of the Communist Party, as well as Friedrich Engels, a major contributor to the foundation of modern communism and the co-author of the Communist Manifesto. The ideology behind communism aims to replace private property and put it into the government's hands in order to make everyone as equal as possible. It also creates a profit-based economy with public ownership and communal control of at least the major means of production. An example would be coal mines and the natural resources of society like coal. The ultimate goal of communism is to equalize the people no matter the class. Socialism and communism are alike in that both are systems of production for use based on public ownership of the means of production and centralized planning. They are different because socialism grows directly out of capitalism. It is the first form of the new society, while communism is a further development or a higher stage of socialism. And while in socialism, it is according to the people's ability based on his deeds, and while in communism, it is based on the people's ability according to their needs. The Communist Manifesto is a huge, important foundation of the ideas of communism, and it represents all those ideas in a book written by Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels that argues that class struggles, or the exploitation of one class by another, are the motivating force behind all historical developments. They argue that the elimination of social classes cannot come about through reforms or changes in government. Rather, a revolution will be required. The manifesto tries to convince people to take this revolutionary action. It is split into 4 sections. In the first section, it discusses the communist theory of history and the relationship between the proletarians and the bourgeoisie. The second section explains the relationship between the communists and the proletarians. The third section addresses the flaws in the other, previous socialist literature. The final section discusses the relationship between the communists and the other parties. Wow, that's one sexy pig.